Welcome back to my channel. It's Krista here to do the extended monthly forecast reading for Taurus. Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. This is for the month of July 2018. I hope that you enjoyed your June reading last month. And I want you to know that this is a general reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. Whatever is most prominent in your life while you're watching this, I encourage you to apply the messages to, and I hope that you find them helpful and healing. So Taurus, today we'll be doing a 6-card spread looking at any pressing concern or issue for you for the month. I will include a link in the description as well to Collective Consciousness. It's a website that's going to help you learn more about the 6 planets that are in retrograde this summer. They could be having a large impact on your life or the life of someone in your circle. So it could help explain what's going on with the planets in retrograde. It's a lot at once. And of course, we'll draw some cards from the Oracle decks here. So what does Taurus need to know for the month of July? We just had the King of Cups show up there. A lot of expressive energy, either for you, around you, or by you. Someone who's very emotionally mature, possibly a cardinal sign. There could be an Aries, Libra, Cancer, or what's the other cardinal? Capricorn in your circle. So Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, July 2018. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. All right, and the underlying energy, of course, we will take from the bottom of the deck. Look at that, right off the bat, Taurus. High Priestess. Underlying energy, well, I mean, as similar as the High Priestess is, in my opinion, to the Moon card, there could be a lot of secrets this month. Let's see what's going on. They're either going to be kept or they're going to be revealed. The heart of the reading. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful, happy home. Past energy, look at that. Wow. And the Lovers right below it. You have 2 major arcana going on in the present. 10 of Cups. Gorgeous future energy for you. Look at this. And a victory. How gorgeous is that for your advice card? Just from first glance, what I'm going to say here, Taurus, is that there's a lot of beautiful energy that will be approaching you or that is available to you in the month of July. I would say if there are any instances of, again, whether they're yours or someone else's, or you feel for any reason that something is being kept from you, you just don't see something clearly, it really doesn't matter what it is. It's a general reading. It could be work, love, romance, personal projects, health, friendships, travel, again, whatever's going on here. But as an underlying energy for the month, there's something that is, it's a mystery for a reason. And all mysteries are revealed if we have the eyes and ears to see. So I think it could be also an opportunity here for you as well, Taurus, to say, you know, by the end of the month, I'm willing to see something clearly now that I wasn't, or I'm willing to hear something clearly now that I wasn't. I think could be a very major and important message for you with regard to the High Priestess card in this position as an underlying energy for your monthly extended forecast reading. I think something is about to be revealed to you. If, on the other hand, you're the one keeping secrets, or you're the one, and you'll know this watching, you'll know which Taurian you are. If that's the case, I think it could be about a matter of bringing it to life. I think this month will be either courage will be provided to you. I think there could even be a wedding. It could even be something like that, like an elopement. Honestly, that's one of the first things I see here. Like, it could even be sudden. Anyway, I'm not going to get too much into that because I don't do necessarily relationship readings unless you want personal reading. And then, of course, we can talk about anything you like. But with regard to general matters, I think it's a very exciting energy. I think this can be a little bit of a turnoff for some people, you know, having the High Priestess energy. You know, it's very, like, people just want clear-cut answers. They don't want ambiguity. But because of all the cards that are surrounding this, including your advice, including your future, just a gorgeous, happy home, and look right on top of it. I mean, this is just, and I want to throw this out there as well. It just occurred to me, if you're looking for a happy home, I'm going to suggest that you choose between one of, there's a choice here. There could be a Leo involved. There could have something to do with the 8th month being ruled by Leo, of course, because we know August is the month of Leo. What are some other themes that I can pull out here? You could be dealing with a water sign. Leos and water signs. Something maybe having to do with living by the water could be another thing here too, because of course we have the happy home card. You know, the stable home card above the, you know, the luxurious family, the complete family card here. You know, the 9 of Cups is the wish fulfillment, for example. The 10 is like, now you have so much that you can share with others. So it's really beautiful, indulgent, I might even say, kind of reading here. Let's get into why. So as I was saying, as the underlying energy, the High Priestess, we do have 2. Of course, this is yin energy. Wait, yin or yang? One is masculine, one is feminine. I think it might be yang. Sorry about that. Anyway, we were dealing with hyper feminine energy here. Whether you're a man or a woman watching this, this is just energy that is available to you. Again, we're looking at, as not necessarily illusions, like I said, like the moon would present, but we are dealing possibly with secrets or the unknown, the unseen, the untapped into. High Priestess card is also extremely potent, not only because it's major arcana, but it's potent because in the absence of actual rules, and like there aren't any pentacles in your reading this month, for example, Taurus, you're ruled by pentacles, right? You're an earth sign. In the absence of this, I do feel strongly here that there's an opportunity this month for you to get to a spiritual ascension here, a spiritual development or element of yourself. You have a lot of fire, a lot of passion energy here. You have beautiful cups energy, right, which is emotions. So this could be a time for you to get out of your head, out of even your body, and start exploring elements or areas of your life that could supersede that could even deal with, you know, ascension properties. So this could be a spiritual month for you as well. Here we have in your heart of the reading is the 4 of Wands. This is where I'm seeing that a happy home is yours. This is a stable, happy home. The 4 of Rods or Wands, or in this deck, the fire, is really saying what you've wanted, what you've yearned for, what you've worked for very hard is now available to you. Something special that provides a lot of stability for you. And, you know, curious enough, often enough, tarot readers like myself will say, you know, it's the Pentacles, and it very definitely is. The Pentacles are very, you know, down to earth and the solid element. But curious enough about the 4 of Wands or the 4 of Fire is that it's the life in the home, okay? It's what happens in the home. It's the action, it's the love, it's the energy. So there's a beautiful energy going on within your home, or the home that you really, really want to share with someone or live in or have for yourself is available to you. That's what this is saying for me as well. Or this is very important to you. So at the heart of the reading for you in July, this is extremely important to you. So you could be doing some dreaming about this. I might even add here that the High Priestess gives you an opportunity to actually develop this. Like I said, this is mutable energy. You're allowed to draw this in, and because it's the feminine as opposed to the masculine, which is force energy. This is acquisition energy, Taurus. So this is something that you can pull into. So you can imagine your perfect home. You can, you know, create it within your heart space, within your imagination world, within the world of possibilities. You can create this. So this is actually quite beautiful to see here for you. And we have in your past energy the Page of Wands. This is extremely exciting energy as well. This is taking action. So it could be that you've taken action around a happy home, a stable home, the home of your dreams, sharing, having the type of energy within the happy home that you really want. This energy could have come to you because, or it could be just past you, and now you're happy in the High Priestess energy because you recognize you can only do so much, you can only act so much, that there is a time when you're asking to receive something to be in a position to receive. So these are sort of opposite energies here. So it makes sense that you would have come out of, you know, the page, the messenger, as it were, or the individual giving the messages or putting the feelers out there or doing the work around the home or the settling or the what type of energy you're going to hold in that home here. You know, that's all been done. You can only do that so long. Here, the underlying energy for the month is here as you're drawing it in. And interestingly enough, we do have the Lovers right underneath it for your present energy. So a decision needs to be made here between something and something else. But it's also very, very guided. What isn't featured in this card, which is in the original artwork to the Rider-Waite Tarot, for example, is that there are two individuals. Now, there are two pillars here, but there is a source energy. There's an archangel behind them. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to last forever. It does mean a choice needs to be made, but it does mean that it's under some type of authority here. Like a spiritual authority or a spiritual ascension, as in addition to this card here. So you could also just be receptive to what source or your archangels or your ancestors have available to you. Maybe you could become more open to suggestions or advice, or even if it's scary, and it most often is, even to the unknown. Like, I'm not sure what's going to happen after this month. I'm not sure what's going to happen. If I stop looking, maybe it'll come to me, but I'm not sure. But it's like, it's almost like being okay with being unsure. As I mentioned, we do have the two pillars here. The Leo is featured on one side here. We do have the triangle on the others, which of course is Aries energy. So there's a lot of more fire energy. If that's the case, you could be around a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, or you could have fire in your own chart in the first five in the first 5 planets. If that's the case, this could be your energy that's meshing here with the High Priestess. There could even be an element of like deservability, which I know, believe it or not, a lot of earth signs do deal with. I know that a lot of water signs can as well. They're considered melancholic. The earth signs are considered depressive. That's, low vibration. Of course, we can raise that vibration. So there could just be an element of trusting yourself right now, trusting in the higher good, trusting that what you truly set out to achieve or that you truly wanted to develop or to have or to experience really is yours. It's just a matter of accepting that and not pressing it too much. As I mentioned, we do have the 10 of Cups in your future. This is just stunning, and your advice card is just gorgeous as well. I would use your imagination to your benefit this month, especially because we do see here a victory as your advice. We'll get to this in a second. I would suggest using a victorious attitude or a belief system that regards your deservability as normal. That yes, what you wanted and what you fought for and what you worked for or yearned for or envisioned or imagined, that tough choice that you had to make, that believing in the higher good, that if you maintain an essence or an element of victory here, I think you can further enjoy this future card. And the future, like I said, will be revealed to you by the end of July. And this is the 10 of Cups. This is just overwhelming affluence of the home, of the heart. All cups are emotions cards. So this is how you feel around the people in your life, how they feel with you. And because it falls under the happy home, this could very well be exactly what you were looking for. I can't help but think this has to do with a home for you, Taurus. But you know, homes, we can say that about relationships too, right? We can say, you know, I've met my soulmate, now I feel like I've come home, that type of thing. So if it is about a relationship, that's what's going on here. It's going to feel like a small victory, or at least, you know, keep in mind that the advice card is a victory. Another way to read the victory card here is to say that this is similar, in my view, to the Chariot. There could be a Cancerian in your environment if that's the case. Whether or not it's in, you know, your own family or peer group, or it's in the first 5 planets of your chart. Another way to read this as well is to say that something is very quickly moving. So something could take off, you know, it could feel like it's taking a while, like you've done this hard work, now you've had to sort of wait for something, you're envisioning something beautiful, welcoming and loving and expressive, you know, you've made that tough decision here. And now it's like, doodaloop, 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 like it's running right into your environment. Be careful that you don't wind up complaining that something that you really, really wanted to happen is now happening too fast. It's just kind of funny to imagine for you. But I mean, all things considered, that's not a bad thing to complain about here. I really see, and honest to God, I've been reading for you for over a year now, Taurus, and I'm so delighted to see something a little bit lighter for you, a little bit not so heavy, a little bit not about lessons and nurturing others and all that stuff. Now it's just like, oh my gosh, you get to enjoy something here. You get to express, you know, whenever we have fire, we get to express. The 10 of Cups is like pure fulfillment. So there's a lot of opportunity here in July for you to express. I'm so happy to see that for you. If I didn't mention a quick marriage or an elopement, I think I did. But in case I didn't, that could be relevant for some Taurians as well, whether it's you or someone in your circle of friends or family. That could have taken place as well. And as you can see here, I'll look at this in a moment with you, but from the romance angels, we do have, come on little guy, the flirt card. Super happy to see that for you, especially with this month going on. You have a lot to celebrate, Taurus. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Again, I'm over the moon for you right now. You really deserve this type of peace right now. I know that a lot has been maybe feeling like it's out of your control. There's just been a lot going on for you, so I'm just going to stick to the present. This is a real time for you to be yourself and to feel appreciated. You deserve this. You deserve to feel exactly the way you make other people feel, which is, if you're a Taurian like any other Taurus that I know, like an absolute queen. You treat people so well, and you're so sweet and thoughtful and fun and funny and pleasant. So you deserve this. You deserve to be flirty. You deserve to have other people flirt with you. Again, if you're not in a committed relationship, if you just want to be single and mingle, just go be yourself. You don't even have to flirt with the opposite sex. You just have, the whole point is lightheartedness. The whole point is fun. It's fantasy, okay? It's just being able to express in a lighthearted way, to get, to get out of drudgery, in other words. If you are in a committed relationship, maybe bring some of the spark back this month. It might even be part of what's going on here. It could even lend itself to like a happier home. And I do believe it'll be well received. And of course, for any creative projects here, you know, maybe how about it's more about the journey than it is the destination. If you're drawing, if you're singing, if you're, you know, sculpting, if you're writing, developing something, if you're a surgeon, it really doesn't matter what kind of artist you are, or what type of creative venture you're involved in. I think this month might be a really fun month for you to just have fun with making mistakes, have fun with, and I don't mean like a surgeon like on an operating table, I mean with concepts, okay? Even if it's not all on paper right now, you know, maybe use that imagination. Maybe like let some stuff come to you and not always go by the book, or not look at this gorgeous card and not always go by maybe what you've always done or what's always worked. Or I think very strongly here too, Taurus, I'm just going to throw this out there, that you've been waiting for you've been wanting something else to happen. You've been wanting for something else. You've been waiting for something else. It doesn't even have to be new. It doesn't even have to be that different from what you already have. But I think you've just wanted to, you know, turn it up a little, or spark a different fire, or a little bit of a different life, or something like that. And I think this is available to you right now. And I think with this gentleness card with the deer from our medicine card deck here, I think this is really saying that this gentleness belongs to you. I sincerely believe this. I think that this is what you have to give to the world, and this is what I'm seeing that you're being asked to receive this month. So I think your biggest job this month will be to sit on your cute little katusher and let people give things to you. Let things come to you. Let yourself be served. Let yourself be treated. Even if it's you, okay? Even if you live alone and you're all by yourself somewhere, which you probably aren't. Even if it's you have to do it for yourself, do it. Let people give back the gentleness that you've been providing them. Gentleness is a gorgeous way to think about the natural evolution of things as well. To be even gentle with yourself through this process. To be gentle with yourself for maybe having worked so hard when you discover this month, for example, it was just right in front of you, that type of thing. Really be mindful of being gentle with yourself, gentle with situations. Insist that other people are gentle with you. You don't need aggression in your life, my dear Taurus. Extend your lighthearted energy to others and all of your projects this month. They'll be well received, and it'll give off such a gorgeous life and energy for you. And look at your advice is victory. Victory is yours. Keep that in mind. You have a victorious month ahead, and I'm really excited for you. So that is your reading for the month. I hope that you enjoyed it. I will see you again in a couple of weeks for your August reading. And if there's any cross watchers who happen to be Cancer, it is Cancer's month. So happy birthday to all the Cancerians who are cross watching today. I will see you shortly. Take excellent care of yourselves, Taurus. Bye for now.